PE with Laura number 65. And I have a mat, a ball or a small pillow, towel, because I'm going to put something behind my back. Okay? First things first, stretching out your chest. So put your hands behind your back, open up through the chest. Yes. Neck down. Now your pectoralis, the chest muscles, start on the sternum, and now the muscle fibers come across. They attach up into the arm. So when you bring your arms towards each other, hello, when you bring your arms towards each other, that's when the pectoralis or the chest muscle contracts. So I could do some chest work just sitting here and squeezing my arms together. Mentally turning on that muscle. Technique Thursday. So when you do a push-up on the floor, there's several things happening. Your abs are your stabilizer. Okay, one of them. Your legs, another set of stabilizer. But when you bring those arms together and a chest work, you can focus. You can feel it right underneath that armpit there, contracting. Squeeze it together. Abs are in. Your shoulder blades. Now, if you want to add an extra little bit of oomph to it, when I go to press forward, the scapula go down, down, down. Now, if you're pulling the scapula down, it's going to take the trapezius, the muscle that comes sort of from the middle of your head, down to your shoulders, and then down your back, that whole section of your back. By you dropping those scapula down, it's going to tighten up underneath your armpits, but it's going to be more focused on the chest. All right, so part one, we're going to be on the floor doing a push-up. You can do modified or full, okay? There's no such things as men and women's push-ups. You don't get something if you do a men's push-up and vice versa, women's push-up. It's just modified and full. Okay, I'm going to be demonstrating modified. I also have a bad wrist. So, for my sake, me teaching, I'm going to do them in intervals, but you also see my hand positions a little bit different. I had to get some strength in having that hand be nice and straight on the ground. You can be flat-handed. But to work the chest, I'm going to mentally focus on the technique, driving the shoulders down. Okay, we're not just doing this. We're starting with this. All right, so I've got to figure out where I want my hands to be. And I'm going to take my knees, I'm going to drop my hips forward so I'm at a nice angle. Some people like to cross their ankles. Nice angle from the bottom part of my thigh to my head and shoulders. Now, just hang out there. This is like a modified plank. I'm going to figure out how far apart I want my hands. Lower your body. 2, 3, 4. Drop those shoulders down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 11, 12. 1 foot forward, then the other. Take a rest. Hands behind your back. Open up. How'd you do? Nice. Head comes to one side, come to the other side, drop the chin. Plank. We're going to go here, then we're going to flip over, do some no neck abs, and then come back here. All right. You can be modified or full. Thank you. So I want shoulders down. We just talked about driving those shoulders down into your hips. Technique Thursday. Focus on the technique. Hands relaxed, butt tight, knees tight, abs in, keep it, and take a rest. About 15, 20 seconds. Good, I'm glad you're on here. All right, here we go. Towel rolled up, right by your tailbone there, or if you're lucky enough to have one of these, a bender ball, pop it in there, and I'm gonna lean back. Now, my hips I took the pelvis. Here again, for Technique Thursday. Take the moment. Tuck that tailbone under. Think about your technique. Holding on your knees. Think of this as a holding pattern. Pull your abs in. Come on, 5 minutes in. And lean back. Abs are in. Now, I can feel my whole pelvis tilting under, scooping. Just hold it here, neck, relax. Is your neck kicking in? Come on, right here. Or maybe this is not the angle for you. Maybe you should be up a little higher. Abs in. Isometric contraction. The muscles are contracting and just hanging out right there. All right, you ready for the routine? Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, walking feet. Walk with the heels. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One leg straight. 4 of them. 3, 2. I know my foot disappears. Other leg. 4, 3, 2. Climbing a rope is next. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Reach to me. Pull a rope. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hands hover over your knees. How you doing? Now, a week or 2 weeks ago, how were you doing that series versus now? A lot stronger, I bet. Come on, I'm a little higher. Pull those abs in. If you need to take a rest, pull yourself up. Hold it. Yes. Holding 4, 3, 2, and pull it up. Take the ball, put it between your knees. Scoot down. All the way down. Pillow for your head? Sure, why not? It's Thursday. Take that pelvis, and I want you to arch your back. Tilt the pelvis so there's a space under there. Now, get rid of the space. You can't, it's too hard, or you don't have the, how do I say this? You haven't figured out how to tilt that pelvis back yet, or maybe you naturally have a curve in that back. If you do, or might even want to experiment with it, put a towel, roll it up, put it underneath that lower back area, and then every time you go to press your back into the ground and tilt the pelvis, you're going to feel it. See if you like that. Why not? I don't have an arch, but now I can feel the towel, and it's going to give me something to remind me to press in. Squeeze the ball. All right, peel it off the ground. All right, hips are up. Who did this work? Your hip extensors. Your thigh is pushing back behind you. If you were standing up, it'd be like lifting your leg behind you. So you just did some hip extension. That's glutes, hamstrings, inner thighs are tightening up and squeezing the ball. Balance on your heels. Toes up. I know this sort of out of the screen. Now, I just want you to squeeze. So you are squeezing the squeeze. Ball tight, glutes tight, abs are in. Squeeze. Tighten it, tighten it, tighten it. Give me 8 more. 7, 6, and 5. 4 more. 3. Isometric. Squeeze and hold. Now put your feet flat. Bring them in a little bit closer. Hamstrings are going to talk to you. Now squeeze the ball, or the pillow, or whatever's between the knees. Keep it. Keep it. Come on. Now pull in ribs to hips. Abs in. Scale of 1 to 5 in your backside. I want it warming up. This should be like a 3-4 at least. Lift the toes off the ground. Push your knees away from your hips. And squeeze. Lift. 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 Tighten it. You should be warming up big time. 8 more. 7, 6, and 5, 4. Squeeze the ball tighter. Hold it there. Come on, abs in. Come on, fire away. In that rear end, all the muscle fibers going. What are you doing up here? Squeeze it tighter. Squeeze the ball tighter. Feet go flat. Lift. 2, 3, 4. one leg. 8, 7, 6, and 5. Come on, lift the hips. This should be work for you. Other leg. Come on, hips up. Tighten it, and down. Knees into the chest. Legs up, point and flex. Maybe you're here, maybe you're here. Knees come in. Push those heels. 8, 7. Really strong in the midsection. Now this is a lot of hip flexor work where the quad, one of your quadriceps comes up and goes across your hip. So all 4 quadriceps or thigh muscles help straighten the knee, but one of them helps bring that thigh in. Come on, strong tree trunk. 8 more. 7, 6, 5. Scale of 1 to 5. Some of you, this is going to be like a 2. Come on, and again. Make sure the back is plastered into the floor. Yes. Nice. Rock and roll up or knees to the side. Okay, as I said, we started with a push-up and a plank. We're going to go back there. Modified push-ups or full. All right. Got to figure out where your hands are going to go. And your thighs, the whole thigh bone and the thigh goes forward. So this is modified. I'm not on my kneecaps. You can go on your toes if you want. So you're doing a full. And starting from here, that's cool. I'm modifying. Now, decide what you're going to do with your hands. If you're looking close, you'll see I'm on my fingertips because that's what I have to do with my wrist. But you guys can have flat hands, which would be perfect. 12. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your whole body moves at 1 unit. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Beautiful. Take that towel, get ready. All the way down. Come on, you're almost done. 13 minutes. You may do modified plank or full. Abs are in. Shoulders are down. Woo! If you're with me right now, I appreciate you so much. I need you to please organize your day in your head right now. What are you going to do? Keep it tight rear end, tight quads. Shoulders are down. Technique. Ribs to hips. If your feet are sliding, like mine are, curl those toes under. Squeeze the glutes. You are at 30 seconds. You got it. Just own it. Own it. Shoulders down. And remember we talked about your scapula. Drive them down into your hips. Those shoulders. Abs are in. You're almost at a minute. A minute to win it. If you had to stop, no big deal. Just get back up and do it again. All right, drop the knees. Cat back, cat. 1 minute. How do you feel about that? Good morning. We need 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Rolling up. Best foot forward. Hands behind your back. Open up to the chest. Pectoralis coming from the sternum. I want you to stretch. Okay, here's another stretch. You have some major nerves that come down your shoulder, past your elbow, and your wrist. I want you to think of it as a big, like a tunnel, very skinny, narrow tunnel. Okay, you're going to open up the tunnel by putting those arms behind you. You're going to take your wrists, and I want you, like you're slapping. 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to turn your hand the other way. So arms back. Think of opening up everything. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs down. 1, 2, 3. Thumb up. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs down. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up. 1, 2, 3. Thumbs down. Nice. Keep those hands together. Come on, stretch back. Abs are in. Elbows forward, upper back stretch. Now drive your scapula down. Yes, keep it. All right, Thursday, Technique Thursday. It's also Throwback Thursday. Try and get a hold of a few people you haven't spoken to in a while. All right, get yourself up into a squat. Nice. Whew, breathe with it a little bit. I'm just gonna turn around. And hands on your knees, torso. Oh, tell me that doesn't feel good. Turning the torso. Inner thigh and groin. It's gonna be a productive day, or if you're watching this in the evening, I hope you had a productive day. 4 more. Nice. Now I want you to take one arm, do a side stretch. Side stretch. Nice. And the other side, 16 minutes in. Tomorrow is Friday. And it'll be number 66 tomorrow. So, I'm gonna have a celebration Friday tomorrow. I hope you're gonna join me. Get a little crazy. On Fridays, the Fit in 15 and the PE are all put together as one. So, if you're coming live, 6:15, 6:30 tomorrow morning. If not, catch it during the day. And yeah, being in quarantine is a little interesting, so I might have to get some costumes out. But it's Celebration Friday. Have a great day, everybody. Appreciate you.